Hey guys, Brian with Buffalo Beer Reviews. It's a wonderful day outside today, so I thought I would take advantage of it and I would shoot outside for the first time in so long. Do you know what I mean? It's great. There's not a cloud in the sky. The sun is out. I can hear some of the woodpeckers out in the back. That might be something that you're hearing, and I don't care. It means that there's some life going on after this really cold and nice winter. Really great. Today we're going to be taking a look at something that I personally don't have any direct experience with, but being a healthcare provider, it's something that I can completely understand what's going on, especially in lieu and in light of this extended quarantine. And it's a beer from Brickyard Brewing up in Lewiston, and then it's okay to not be okay. Double IPA. The nice thing about this beer is 100% of the proceeds are going to charity. This is an 8.5% ABV brew, 30 IBUs. I wrote down some of the notes since I'm recording on my phone. It says, this is brewed to raise money for suicide prevention and mental health awareness. There you go. So all your proceeds are going to suicide prevention and mental health awareness. Citra and Mosaic Lupomax combined with Galaxy and Vic Secret to create a beautiful tropic melange. I have Citra, Mosaic, and Sabro Lupomax. Really nice sort of concentrated flavors there. I know they're not super similar to cryo hops, but they're very along the same line, concentrated sort of things without the bigger vegetal mass that you would get with the regular T90 pellets and stuff like that. So let's see how this one plays out. I'm super excited. I've had a couple already, and I thought the world of them, and I thought that you would like to see what they are producing out of Lewiston. In all honesty, it's a short drive for anybody to get up there, and they make great beers, and I really enjoy drinking them at home and showing them on the channel. I got my appropriate glassware. I don't know how appropriate it is for a style like this, but I'm going to rep the Brickyard in the glassware. I'm going to leave a little bit of room for my nose, and that's going to be that. Again, it's okay to not be okay. Double IPA. And look at this thing. I mean, it's as right down the middle of that. They didn't use the words or the terms New England, which I like. It's a hazy, tropical IPA. And it's great. Really cloudy, bright yellow sort of body. Great carbonation. Great head. I just didn't pour it vigorously. Wicked. And you get all sorts of these great ripe and candied sort of citrus stuff. It's oranges, it's tangerines, it's dank for sure, and I like that. It's been a little while since I had a good slap in the face with some dankness. Little bits of green here and there, but nothing really unpleasant, nothing dialed up to 10 or 11. It's a punched up little citrus sort of double IPA vibe. Let's see how this thing goes down, right? Oh man, oh man. And that is what it's a difficult phenomenon to describe unless you have had a couple of these. And I feel like the more and the more that I drink it, like the more and more that I could just buy a 4-pack of this like every week. So you're met with these great aromas. The look is awesome. The aromas are awesome, but it follows like seamlessly into this really great, appropriate doses of citricality. It's orange. It's bits of grapefruit, but then it's that mango and it's that smoothness. It's that passion fruit, and it's just this whole tropicality of explosion. Do you know what I mean? It's soft. It's pillowy. The body is full and rich. And it's just something that is exciting to drink all the time. I mean, from the list of hops, I mean, we could really go through and say yes or no. We've got Citra, Mosaic, and Galaxy. So the little things, I think, like orange and that zesty sort of nature to the flavors, those are they're a wash. You've got that dankness quality to it. So all of that tropical sort of stuff is there in bounds. But then when you're talking about like the Vic Secret, I get a little bit of like a lemon characteristic to it. Yes, I get little bits of like a dry characteristic to it, whether it's maybe perceived like a little grape, like a white grape sort of vibe off of middle way through the palate. I can get bits of that as well. I think it helps balance out the Citra or the citrus and maybe the bitterness there with a little bit of like a sweet and a dry on the other hand, and it's nice. And you still get these candied qualities. It still comes across as sweet and very approachable. And that's another thing. You know, you're talking about an 8.5% double IPA, and this thing is just very smooth and very drinkable. And that 8.5% is like nowhere to be detected amongst this whole drinking experience. It's really nice. Yeah, and I think the Vic Secret, you can get a little bit more off the tail end once maybe you're looking for it, and it does really come across as the follow through and that aftertaste come across as a bit on the drier side, very and it does not allow any sort of weird aftertaste to kind of take hold. Just washes right through, and it's nice. No aftertaste. Amazing. So yeah, I mean, this is a wonderful 8.5 double. And again, you know, it's okay to not be okay. We need to tell each other that. There needs to be, you know, talking about mental health does not need to be a faux pas anymore. Like this, it's 2021. You know, your brain is just like any other organ. You had something wrong with your heart, you're going to go see a cardiologist. You have something wrong, you have a broken bone, you're going to go see an orthopedist, right? You have things wrong with your body and you need help with it. So you have something going on that you need help, mental help. This is just like any other organ. You go and you need help and you get help. And that's just the way it is. So you're feeling heavy, you're feeling like a burden, reach out. You can always text message me on YouTube or Twitter. If you know my cell phone number, fucking call. I don't care what time of day it is or night, because all these things happen at different times of the day. Do you know what I mean? So that's a little bit of a look into It's Okay to Be Okay by Brickyard. And I love it. I like the message. I hope you guys can tell that I really dig it, and I really dig the ideals behind brewing and putting something like this out. Oh, I will say, because I forgot to mention, this was a three-way collab. Not only Brickyard, but it was also made possible with the help of Thin Man and Pressure Drop and some other sort of help, some Revolution mobile canning and stuff like that. So it seems to be one of those things that's universally, you know, recognized, and people were kind of helping out with this little project. You know what I mean? So I know it's a little on the long side of me talking, but you know, it's all for a good cause, and we love that sort of stuff. So I'm unsure of the availability of it. I usually just tend to order online, take a trip out to Brickyard and do it. Sometimes I get there and stuff is sold out, but who cares? You know, you can get flat brimmed hat, you can get fresh white Bronco, you can get X, Y, and Z from there. So, you know, you're never going home, I think, disappointed or empty-handed. So, all right, I really appreciate the clicks and the watches. You guys know that. And I'm thankful for being out in the sun once again in Western New York. So I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.